I heard you like bad boys. How about I take my hat and spin it backwards like a real boss, friends? Fighting is bullish. Not just any fighting. I've got my trusty Spoonie here with me. Spoonie's going to make it, friends. Don't forget, fighting is bullish. Sommi's crypto principles. Let's go through it right now. Fighting is bullish because it means people have the energy to stay. You get that? Fighting is bullish. Leaving is bearish. I use the word abandonment. Okay, if you fully abandon, you are bearish. And I have it signified here with the red X. Abandonment is bearish. Why? Because code alone can't save a project or community. The only time this ever worked out where you abandon was Bitcoin. Okay, it was literally the only thing where it got fully abandoned, and now it's still cranking. As you can see, Bitcoin, friends, it pushes up to $90,000, okay, which is amazing to see. But yes, Bitcoin obviously did very, very well because Satoshi left. Where was the cult of Satoshi? He left in around, 2012, 2013. He left, and our Bitcoin has pumped on since then. It went up above, $100, $1,000. Now we're near $100,000. That was the only case, though. The only case, okay? You're allowed to ban if you're Satoshi. You made it, okay? Now it's decentralized and everything that we can continue the dream. So fighting, friends, eventually resolves itself when green candles arrive. You have to believe in something. That's why I have friends here, Pikachu, smoking the lovely cigarette here. As you can see, there's always fighting, friends. Tangang, there's fighting. There's 9-inch hexibastard stuff, there's fighting. There's friends, there's fighting in Pulse Chain. Everything. There's always the fighting. Then eventually, the green candle will appear. Everyone's like, oh, were we fighting? I don't hate you. I mean to tell you I love you. It's kind of funny, man. That's what happens, man. It's because everyone sees the growth. And by the way, okay, if a city was not getting any new people or more wealth in, and it starts to cannibalize each other in the real world, they'll be fighting there too. Crime goes up because there's not enough money to be made. There's no jobs. So people have to go steal food. They have to go rob their neighbor of their orange tree. You see that? That orange juice might be spiked. They'll go steal the pennies from your wallet. Maybe the Dogecoin pennies. We live in the future now. You see this? So it all happens. We need the number to go up. Number go up means growth. It means everything is set in motion. No different for crypto. I want to show you just how thin crypto can be as well, friends. This is Vitalik walking around at this DevCon, and this is his bodyguard. It's kind of crazy, friends. This guy, see, friends, Vitalik, why I've showed you that. Vitalik tried to abandon Ethereum. You know that? Vitalik tried to abandon Ethereum, and look what happened to ETH BTC, which I'll show you now. Vitalik tried to leave. He tried to say, well, no, we're now decentralized enough and everything's going to be sweet. I am Lord Vitalik. And then ETH BTC pretty much went. I remember he said, yeah, I'm pretty much done here. And then it starts to go down, 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 down for a long time. Now he has to start bull posting. You see? It's kind of crazy, man. They tried to decentralize it as much as they can, but I guess it wasn't time. It wasn't time. And that's why I mentioned here, that standard size bodyguard you just saw, that's how thin it is, man. And they need Vitalik there. They need Vitalik. And look, friends, if you speak to everybody in Ethereum, they'll say the same thing everyone in Hex and Pulse Chain say. They go, no. It's all fine. We don't need the leader. We're strong. I'd love to believe it, friends. I really would love to believe it. I don't want to see it get tested. That's all I'm saying. Okay, when it came to everything, it's just very rare for it to get tested like that. By the way, I just remembered, Doge was also abandoned, but the community took it over. It's like the biggest community takeover project. So I guess it's Bitcoin and now Doge. Okay, but here's the thing, man. Doge's got a new leader. It's obviously Elon. Elon's like the unofficial meme lord CEO of it. Okay, so you still need a leader. Okay, does Bitcoin have a leader? No, it's got many people out there, so it is in a league of its own. Don't forget, friends, as Bitcoin dominance continues to squeeze up, I know a lot of people they feel the pain. They're like, oh no, but it's like that, friends. I got to play that song again for you from Post Malone. He literally says in the song, the sun basically is too bright. Listen to it. Killing my buzz, that's why they call it morning. So the sun is killing my buzz, that's why I call it morning. That's pretty much the Bitcoin. You're too shiny, you're too bright. But that's what you want, man. That's what you want. You don't want it to slow down here. You want it to shock everybody. You know, the bigger the shock, friends, the bigger the shock, the stronger the rocket. It's a very family-friendly rocket, by the way. Look at this, friends. Why the hell is utility bleeding to stocks, right? And you can invert that, which I'll kindly do for you. How are tech stocks that don't even make proper profit, how on earth are they freaking going up against the things we need? And not just over like a 2-year period. Friends, this is 1998. You see that? This was the tech bubble burst. But look at this, man. 2008, you got the GFC, you have the zombie virus. Oh my gosh, you had the high interest rates. Look what ended up happening. Boop. And then we just went up. This is one of the most mind-blowing things, because if I showed you that chart, you would never believe it. Like if I sat down and asked you, okay, see that, friends? So that is, if there was an introduction, if I had to make a university course for anybody to teach them crypto, I would show them that chart first. I'd go, hey, before you learn about crypto, just this is how the real world works, by the way. Utility is weaker than Ponzi growth tech stuff. Utility, you know the stuff you need? Water and energy? Yeah. It's not as powerful as the speculative Ponzi stuff. Okay, because you don't feel anything for that commodity. Okay, it's the exact same thing. Okay, what are people going to pay to buy a Ferrari? 500 grand. Okay, what are you going to pay for a Toyota Corolla? You got to take your kids to school. Oh, maybe, what, I don't know, 20 grand for a used car or something. You see what I mean? It already happens in the real world. It's because the people in that luxury side or the big high price premium area, they spend a lot of time to convince people that they get a lot of value for the price they pay. Okay, that's why this chart here, this is also the future of Bitcoin dominance, friends, going down over time. That's why I just showed you that Bitcoin dominance. We'll just go through, look, see this, friends, eventually this thing is going down. Look at this. This is what the history of Bitcoin dominance. It will keep bleeding eventually over time. But not just bleeding in a bad way. That's health, man. It means Bitcoin was such a unicorn, we can borrow off the things that work. It really is a gift. Okay, it's literally, friends, it's the tree. It gets planted. Are you stealing off the tree if you steal some oranges to go make orange juice and go sell it somewhere? No, you're not stealing off the tree. Like, you're thankful. Thank you, tree. Thank you, sun, for the photosynthesis. Thank you for everything. You see? We're sharing here. It's a network. I've got to give you a friendly reminder as well, friends. It's a Bitcoin halvening year. You waited all bear market for this. We just have to stay strong with the strong altcoin communities and keep holding. We will win. So yes, it all comes down to that, friends. We've been waiting this whole time for it. Also, shout out to Aaron. Look what he says. I just saw a guide on my feed yesterday. He turned $10,000 into $1 million by longing the recent rally. It kind of demoralized me, like I've been holding for years and I'm risking my life savings, but I'm still underwater. Meanwhile, he risks 10K, makes 100K less in a week. Yes, sir, but you have to imagine a world where you kept trying to long the rally. And by the way, that guy, he could be full of shit, dude. He could have tried 8 times. By the way, I'm not joking, friends. I know a lot of people, like, I'm not going to name, like Mr. Martini Gimp. I remember, friends, Mr. Martini Gimp in 2022, he blocked me because he loaded up an account. I'm not joking, like 7 times. Liquidated like 7 times. And then the one time we had a rally at the beginning of 2023, he was posting his P&L. I was like, bro, you literally got liquidated 7 times. And now it's like, that's their part of their strategy, just to keep doing that, okay? But here's the thing, they have enough money to live off that type of pain and loss. Do you, though? Do you, though? What if the coin you're holding right now, the portfolio, what if by the end of it, let's say it only does like a 12x, but you just watch somebody do a leverage trade on 100x. Yeah, but that's one guy, man. There's 999 out of 1,000. They are not making anywhere near that much. They get destroyed. They overstay their welcome. They don't know what they're doing. And you look, you don't even have to take my word for it, but I'm just telling you, I was a day trader. Okay, it took a lot of effort for me. Your friend Sommi wearing a Pikachu hat backwards because he's a very bad boyfriend, rebellious. It took me a very long time. It was literally one of the hardest things I ever had to do, friends, was unlearn day trading. It was to develop long-term conviction. I can't tell you how hard it was. Every time I saw a green candle, I want to get out, okay? And now, obviously, I can hold forever. Okay, once you see this path, it's salvation, if you will. You truly understand the wealthiest people in this world, friends, they buy stuff they don't sell. That's literally the ultimate form of long-term holding. You got to remember, friends, there are going to be a lot of pumps as well. Play some nice, gentle angel music to remind you. Look what happened in the previous bull market, okay? I'm going to read it here for you. Look at these pumps. Here are a few coins to make you realize and concentrate on these pumps, okay? So Chili's 30x in 1 month. BNB 8x in 20 days. Polkadot 8x in 2 months. Sushi 6x in 1 month. Aave 6x in 1 month. HOT 35x in 2 months. Joe 60x in 2 weeks. Just showing you, man, bang, bang. This is what happens, man. A lot of them were in 2021, by the way. Do you see these, friends? Look at this. Look at the common theme. All of these were the year after the Bitcoin halvening. You see that? The year after the Bitcoin halvening, friends. Every single one. You just saw it right now. We're still in the Bitcoin halvening. And look, and trust me, I'll feel, look, if it doesn't work out, okay, it doesn't work out. I'm just telling you, every single thing has been repeating the same. We do have some X factors though. For example, I've got a fluffy microphone now, and I've been tweaking my nipples pretty much every day to give us an even more glorious pump. Now, is my nipple tweaking going to be enough to overpower top signals? Maybe, friends, maybe. We had Bitcoin spot ETF, Ethereum spot ETF. They weren't top signals for like the final top, okay? We might Coinbase App Store ranking just hit 13. It's climbing. Maybe it hits 1. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're going to make it. You got to remember, man, Bitcoin, right, it ferociously pumped through the highs, and then all the altcoins started moving. Many coins have enormous moves. Most of it's random, but it's concentrated, right? As well on cycle 1 and cycle 2 coins. Remember, meme coins, friends, that's why you need this. You invest in a community, not a narrative. But if you're in a strong community in the winning narratives, it's easier to attract people who just want to throw in hard money, okay? You also have the inverse oracle god here, Jim Cramer. He might give us the best bull market of our lives. Remember, but breaking news, Jim Cramer says market action suggests traders expect a Kamala Harris win. So that was pretty much when he set it in stone, and here I am hugging Donald Trump. Thank you. Thank you, Jim Cramer. So yes, we remember, friends, Jim Cramer, one of the most god-tier calls of all time. Can he do it again? Can he remain bearish on crypto the whole way? Memes, cults, religions, friends. Pulse Chain is the strongest neo-religion in crypto. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to show you the price chart. Look, from everything that's been happening, friends, things are moving around here. Yes, we want more higher price pumps. You have combined hex above 2 cents, just hitting around 2 cents. I know these things, they don't move yet, but man, it's 2020. Like, I just want to show you, look, if things are repeating the same, which obviously they are, can you believe it, man? Like, how long have you been watching me for? I've been talking about if they repeat. We don't know. If. I've been saying if they repeat. Like, since the very freaking beginning, man. And it's been repeating the exact same way. Let me just show you the Hex price chart, just so you can temper expectations and everything. Look, friends, Hex, still by 2021, by the January 21, it was still poop, okay? It was literally poop, okay? Now, you might have a bit of biasness because Richard, it drops low and then Richard pumps it, okay? So it's biased. Unfortunately, this is our break-even zone, pretty much. So you go down, you come down here. That's I just marked where maybe the SAC price equivalent is. You come down here, and then we're finally up in 2021. We're like walking our way up, you see? And then look what comes after that. Okay, just showing you, man, these types of moves, they happen in the year after the Bitcoin halvening because they get more ferocious. People feel more confident because, you know, everyone's here in crypto, friends, but you can only get the FOMO once they start to see a lot of other money made out there in the markets, where people then feel, oh, I usually put in $300 into a clip, into a lottery, but this guy made 400,000. So my 300's too small. I need to put in 5,000. When they start thinking like that, that's when the big mania comes. Obviously, they overstay their welcome, but you understand how this FOMO builds up. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you in the next one.